Vishal, what's your favorite thing to eat in the whole entire world?
Burger and fries.
I actually have a doubt that Vishal got married to me just because of my burger and fries recipe.
Yes, that is true.
So that's one of the first things I made for Vishal, and he absolutely loves it. So tonight actually I'm gonna make that again, and it's quite a simple recipe. It's very similar to your McDonald's ka veggie burger kind of thing. I tried recreating it at home, and that's how I came up with this recipe. And it uses, of course, the things that you find in every Indian household. And yeah, so very small thing that is to be noticed is that you need to prep for this recipe a little in advance. You don't need like a whole lot of advanced prep, but a little bit. That advanced prep being you need to have burger buns, or you can make your own burger buns, and you need to boil potatoes and chill them in your fridge. So I made these potatoes and they've been chilling for like 2 hours, and I'm going to be peeling them and adding them to the recipe. But let's see how to get started. And I just have a pan ready over here with a little bit of oil. So I have chopped up onion, a little bit of chopped up carrots, a few shelled peas. These are fresh peas that I found, and you can use frozen too. And then of course you have a little bit of beans. And coming to the masalas, Vishal, why don't you come closer? So we have turmeric powder, jeera powder, a little bit of garam masala, and this is ginger powder, and this is amchur, salt, red chili powder, and coriander powder. So the oil is nice and hot. Let's add the onions to it. Now we need to soften them and not brown them. So I'll just show you how it turns out, like what consistency of the onions that you need. So as you can see, the onions have softened slightly. They're not changed color as much. The onion fell down. Yeah. So I'm gonna be adding the carrots now, and the peas, and the beans. So all of them are in. Ideally, we just want to soften them. You don't want to cook them a whole lot because they're going to get cooked in the burger too. So here you need like a 50% doneness. But also these are vegetables that you can eat raw. So you don't really need to worry too much about it. Now to get this slightly steamy, I'm going to be adding a touch of water. So this is like a teaspoon or like 1.5 teaspoon of water. Now this is so that the vegetables get softened slightly, and I'm going to cover this and cook it for like 3 minutes. So while the veggies are steaming, I'm just going to be peeling the potatoes. So these potatoes are well cooked. Also do remember, do not cut the potatoes in half when you're pressure cooking them, and you pressure cook them for around 3 to 4 whistles. You can add a couple of slits in them, but do not cut them, because that way the potato will start absorbing way too much moisture, and we want to reduce the amount of moisture that goes into the potatoes. It has enough water content in it to cook itself. You can also bake the potato. That is also an option if you want like very less moisture content. In that case, you might even need to add a little bit of moisture, but in this case you don't really cut the potatoes in half. We are also going to be adding an ingredient which will remove more moisture in case it gets all soft, because you don't need a very soft patty. You need something that can hold its shape without getting too moist. So we have the peeled potatoes over here, and also cook the potatoes with their skin on. Do not remove the skin. The skin will keep in the the starch that you need of the potato. The vegetables are steamed. They have been cooked, so I just covered it with a plate and let it steam up, and the water has all evaporated right now. Now I'm just gonna mash in the potatoes. You don't have to like mince the potatoes or do a whole lot with it. It's going to be completely cooked by the time you add, so you can just mash it in with your hands, and it's gonna get a little more mashier soon. So here we have the potatoes, Let's mix it through and then we'll add the spices. We've added the potatoes and we're gonna be mixing that with the vegetables. You can add fresh ginger also, but I'm preferably using ginger powder. And you can add garlic powder or fresh garlic as well, but I'm skipping that part. So all the spices that I mentioned is gonna go in. And let's give it a good mix. You want to get it to a stage where the complete thing is like coming together. You need to have like a very, uniform mixture basically, with all the vegetables spread across the whole mixture. So as you can see, the mixture start to come together and it should not stick, another thing. So, but it's still a little moist if you can see, because the salt is going to draw out a little bit of moisture from it. Now, how do we take out the moisture from the mixture?
We put it in a decontamination chamber.
Very easy thing. I just ground up some poha or rice flakes. Aval, yeah. So this powder is going to absorb a whole lot of moisture without adding any flavor to it. So it's a good way to remove moisture from your, from anything basically. Whenever you're making like potato related stuff, which you don't need to have a lot of moisture. So I just added like 3 tablespoons worth. We can see if it needs more and add later. So I'm just going to be mixing that. See, it's gotten drier already. I think it requires a little more. Gotten a whole lot drier now. Yep, this is the consistency we're looking for. We have enough mixture in that. I think this will be making more than 2 patties.
Yes. Lucky for me.
So we are done. Now we're gonna let it rest. I'm gonna switch off the stove.
Rest is always important.
Let it cool down, then I'll form the patties. So as you can see, the mixture has gone quite dry, and this is what even though it's dry, it's able to hold its shape. So this is the consistency that you want. Now to make these into patties, I'm gonna wet my hands slightly so that it doesn't stick. Take like a handful of the mixture and form a patty. So we have the patties over here, and in this I have like a tablespoon of corn flour with like a pinch of pepper and salt. I'm going to be adding some water to it to make a slurry. So here we have the corn flour slurry, and then we have the breadcrumbs over here. And also here are the burger buns that I'm using. They are by Baker's Dozen, and they are sourdough burger buns. I'll be using this right now. And
available only on Instamart. Veggies.
So I bought them on Swiggy. So here we have the patty. The patty has to chill for a while before we, cook it. So I'm just going to be slightly coating it. Remember, it's going to be slightly delicate, so be careful with it. Here we have, and use your second hand to put the breadcrumbs on top. You don't want 2 sticky hands at the same time.
It's delicate just like your heart.
Oh. So here we have the coated burger bun, the patty. So I'm gonna keep it over here. I'm gonna do the same thing to all the 4 patties. So we've coated all the 4 patties in corn flour slurry and the breadcrumbs. And we're gonna put this in the freezer for 20 minutes to half an hour. And in the meanwhile, I'll chop up the veggies that are required to top the burgers and also make a burger sauce. So the burgers are in the freezer, the burger patties, and now I'm just going to be making the burger sauce. The sauce that I'm just going to go on the burger. So I'm going to be adding mayo, like 2 tablespoons of mayo, nearly. So there it goes.
Eggless mayo.
Yeah, eggless mayo. If you do eat non-vegetarian food, you can add egg mayo also. Then we have some chipotle sauce.
Even if you don't eat non-vegetarian, it is fine. You can add. Depends on your flavor.
Yeah, right.
We are not judging anyone.
Then we have sweet onion sauce. And of course, we have our
Yeah, hot and sweet, the greatest.
That also goes in.
Goat. Greatest of all time.
So let's give it a mix. If you have pickles at your home, you can add that too. Not the avocado and all that pickle, but the cucumber pickles that you get for burgers. I don't have it, so I'm not going to be adding that.
Thank you for being specific.
Yeah.
I would have added avocado. I would have made something like Ruafsa Maggi then.
Oh, yuck. Okay, so here's the burger sauce. I think Vishal's going to like nothing if I add.
Add. Anything I like, you add. You can add.
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos, yes.
Okay, let me get some jalapenos. I'll just chop that up and add. So Vishal's favorite burger is actually the Veg Maharaja Mac. And one thing he absolutely enjoys in that is the jalapeno hit. And he absolutely knows that. So I just chopped up some jalapeno. Oh, this is going to have double patty just like the Veg Maharaja.
Yes, I love jalapenos.
So I'm going to be adding some chopped jalapenos. Let's mix that.
Jalapenos.
I know Vishal is covering the light for the most part. Please, I think he'll like to apologize for that.
I'm a very big human. I cannot help it.
So here we have the mix. I also have like lettuce and tomato. So I'm probably gonna slice up the tomato. I already have sliced up onions. So I used half an onion for the patty and half an onion for the burger itself. So I have all the prep here done. So we have the partially frozen patties over here, and since I said we are making a double patty burger, I've just added like a teaspoon of oil to the pan. Make sure it's well coated, and I just heated it up slightly. There we go. You want to hear that sizzle. Now don't touch the patty until you can hear the sizzle this side. So it will see through. As the patties are cooking, I'm gonna be cutting up the burger buns. So let me just open it. Oh, there's a peel here. Okay, I didn't see that. Those are some nice looking ones. Pun intended. So here are the buns. I'm gonna be slicing one up. You want 2 different layers or do I just do one?
Layer.
There you go. So I have a sliced bun over here. And I think you can hear that the sizzle has come down quite a bit. So I'm gonna be flipping the burger. Golden. We're gonna be doing the same again. So while the patties are cooking, I also have French fries in the air fryer so that it's low-cal French fries without much oil, like a few drops of oil that is. And let's start dressing the buns up. So I have lettuce over here. So I'm gonna snap, tuck, and place. So we have that. Vishal doesn't really like tomatoes in his burger, so we're just gonna give him 2 slices of tomato, not much. And Vishal really likes his onions, so I'll give him 3 slices of onions. together. So we have the burger taste. You can do even double cheese on, one patty each, like one cheese slice, but Vishal says he wants only one. So I'm just gonna be putting that on one of the burger patties. It's already pretty cooked, and come near, I think you'll hear this. Can you hear how crispy that is?
Yes.
So it's done nearly. See? There you go. It's pretty crispy. So I'm gonna be switching it off, taking this, putting it on the on the other one, and I'm just going to keep it here for a sec so that I can add a little bit of the burger sauce that I made here. Enough jalapenos for you? And we're going to be topping it. I'm going to be topping it with even more sauce.
Add little, don't be so stingy.
Oh, it's sliding off. The cheese is making the patty slide off. Here you go. Enough?
Okay, I'll adjust.
So, tell me that isn't a good looking burger. You have
Okay,
all
burger.
the layers. Let me get the fries as well, and Vishal can tell you how it tastes like.
Hello there.
So Vishal is here for the taste test. Here you can see burger and
My
fries.
favorite part of the video.
Yeah. So unlike many things, we actually we are off the mainstream where we do like piri piri fries and other flavor fries, but chaat masala fries is for president. That's like the best thing ever.
Finished again.
Yeah. Are the fries good? Yeah. Okay. So let's come to the main show though. How is the burger? Give it a taste. You can push the thing a little closer to you so that you don't drop it. I know it's a massive burger.
It's going to be messy.
That's fine.
Excuse me for it.
The sauce drip though.
Great.
You just have one word for it. You just have
I
one
still
word.
have a burger, Mama. How do you expect me to speak?
Okay.
Perfect taste, how I like it. The sauce, the patties and everything are coming in. Something that I would like more is a little more jalapenos. So probably
It will burn your tongue if you have more jalapenos.
doesn't matter. That's how I like it. So this is good. I would give it still a 10 on 10 because I love it how it tastes. All the crispness from the bun to the patty to the lettuce to the onions. Thank God I still didn't taste the tomatoes, which I absolutely don't like. But
It's good for you.
Yeah, it's good for me, but in a burger, I personally do not like the tomato hitting. But yeah, as of now, it didn't. So I actually like the entire first crunch that I took, and I definitely know that it will be the best and it will be the same until the last bite. So you guys should also try out the same recipe which Rashmi has told you. So as always, do try it out. Do let us know if you need any modifications or you have done something different to make it a little more tastier so that we can also inculcate it in our future burger and fries recipe. We would love to hear from you guys. And
Yeah, people who like garlic can actually add garlic powder, fresh garlic or roasted garlic. And another modification that can be tried out is caramelized onion.
okay.
I don't think so you will like it because you don't like that caramelized onion flavor, but definitely something that can be tried. Instead of using raw onion, you can use caramelized onion.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I think Vishal's gonna continue devouring
I'll
that burger.
continue enjoying my burger. You guys do, as I told you, do try it out. Do let us know in the comments down below. If you like it, do drop in a like. Share the video. Do subscribe to our channel for more such fun and easy recipes. And we'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye. Peace out.
Bye.